Welcome to Ruby on Rails. Ruby on Rails is amazing framework on Ruby. To learn Ruby on Rails, you must know Ruby programming up to intermediate level. Up to intermediate level means you have to know the fundamentals plus object-oriented programming, right? Today, I'm going to show you how you can up your Vagrant virtual computer, right? Let's see how we can do it. Let me share the screen. I share my screen, and what I can do, I just go to type here to search and search for my git bash, then press enter, and my git bash opens, right? And I can make it maximize. And I can maximize it. And I can type here cd means change directory. I hope you all know the basic commands of bash or git version control. cd space desktop, then change directory means go to desktop or change directory to desktop, then press enter, and I'm now on my desktop. Okay, then I just say cd means change directory, go to Ruby underscore February. Okay, this is the folder where I'm keeping my projects. All right, press enter, and I'm now inside Ruby underscore February. ls means show list, press enter, and I can see I have all these projects. All right, let me open our code editor. I just type code space dot and press enter, and it will open our code editor, Visual Studio Code. Okay, fine. Now, this is my Visual Studio Code, and I have a lot of projects here, a lot of assignments, okay? And here is Vagrant folder, okay? Actually, Vagrant file. So I have to now up or run my Vagrant, okay? So how I can do it? First, what I can do, I can check whether Vagrant is running. I can say Vagrant status, press enter, and if it is running, we will know it is running. If it is not, then we have to up the Vagrant, okay? We see we have to destroy and start the virtual machine. Okay, aborted virtual box. Okay, aborted means we can say Vagrant halt. Let's stop it. Totally, we can stop running Vagrant. Halt means stop. It is a command to stop Vagrant running. Okay. And now I can say Vagrant up. Meaning I want to start Vagrant running. and we can see it's initiating. All right. Yes. Still it is working, going on and on. All right. Now we see default SSH. Okay. And we can see provisions marked to run always will still run. Okay, it's now run. So I can write a command Vagrant SSH. I hope you know what is SSH. SSH is securing shell. Okay, and we can see whether it is secured or not. Actually, it is not, unfortunately, I guess. Okay. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. It says Vagrant dash Ubuntu dash trusty dash 64. It means it has been secured. Now I can say cd space. Okay. I can take it a little up. cd space slash vagrants, and it will take us to the vagrants file where it is. I think right here. Okay. Now press enter, and we are now inside this vagrant file, and we can check what do we have. We have this folders and files inside. Okay, and now we are ready to start working. Right, let me start a new project and see how we can start working, creating a new apps, web application with Rails. Okay, I can create a folder and I can name it Rails app. Okay, and we see Rails app is there. Okay, now inside we don't have anything right now. What I can do, I can go inside Rails app, cd Rails app, and now I'm inside Rails app. And the command to create new project, a new web application, is Rails new, and name of the app, we can say new Rails app. Right. All right. And the command I wrote, creating a lot of files and folders. You can see create, huge files and folders. It has created gem file, ignore a lot of things, readme, rdoc, app slash assets, javascript application, .js and .cs, .control application underscore controller RB, application underscore helper RB, application dot HTML dot ERB, and many more. Right. Okay, fine. Now, what I have to do is, let me go a little up so that we can see the command I'm writing. Now we are inside the Rails app. Still not. It is new Rails. Okay. Press the button and it will be automatically completed. Okay, fine. And now I can check my, actually we can check what we have. Rails app, and inside the Rails folder, Rails app, and new Rails app is the new web application, and it has been created all these files for us. Okay, the simple command Rails new and name of the app. Okay, and inside the app, you see, we have assets, images, JavaScript files, style sheet, etc., and we have controllers. And inside the consent, still we don't have anything, but when we will create controller, there will be a separate file. In application controller, we can check what do we have. Okay, actually it's not understandable what we have, but obviously those who are really expert, they know it. And helpers, mainers, models is very important. So let's see what we have. Actually, we don't have models right now. We don't have controller right now. And inside the views, we have layout. Inside the layout, we have application.html ERB. Usually, there will be also views, and actually we will create all our html.erb files here. As we moving forward, we will need a lot of pages, and we have to create HTML files here, and obviously our extension will be .erb. ERB means embedded Ruby. There will be Ruby code. And inside the config, we have also routes.rb file where all the RESTful routes will be there. Okay. Then we have also database. This is 6 file, and we don't have actually database right now. We have to create them. And library public tests for testing. Okay, and many more. Now let's not complicate it. Let's go step by step. Okay, and go to gem file. Okay, gem file, and now we will need actually SQLite 3. The version will be 30 greater than 1.3.13, and we will need also another gem, and that is gem herb. Okay, herb make our database presentable, beautiful, and amazing. All right, give me 1 second. All right, now what we can do, we can run a command bundle install, and it will install all the gem files, necessary gem files, and we see 12 gem files dependencies, 59 gems now installed. Okay. I will just say clear. I think okay. And when I say Rails console, and you can briefly just write C means console, press enter, and we are inside that console, Rails console. Okay, it might take a little time. Okay, and you can say user.all. Actually, nothing is there because we don't have actually anything to do it. Actually, we need to exit from here and just say Rails G means generate. You can write generate, or you can just write G Rails generate model. The name of the model is user, say for example, and model will be always singular, not users, but it will be user. Okay, name of the model is user, and it will have some attributes. These are, say for example, name, and it will be string, space, email, and age will be integer. Okay, and press enter. We are creating a model. You see a model has been created. DB also has been created. Underscore user.rb. App models user.rb. App model, where is it? I can check here. Models, right here, user ID. Okay, and where is DB? Right here. Okay, if you click on migrate, you can see this table has been created. Okay, and look here, we have only 2 files right now, but when I will say rank db migrate, when it will be migrated, there will be another file, and it will be our database actually. Press enter, and look here. Yes, here is schema.rb. Okay, right here. Okay, this is our database schema, and we are ready. Now I can say Rails C. Okay, and I can say user.all. Now you see there is no user because we have not yet been created. Okay, now let me first exit from here. and just clear it so that we can see very clearly. And again, I say real C, Siemens console, and I can now say user equal to user class dot new. We are creating an object, user object. Okay, press enter, and we see our class is still user. ID is nil, name is nil, email is nil, age is nil, and we can say user dot all. Still we don't have user, and I can use her. Do you remember we installed jam hub, and we have to enable before we use it. Enable true means enabled already, and I can say user dot on. Okay, and again I can now say user dot name is equal to, so for example, Bob. Okay, and user email, here is email. This is our actually blueprint. Okay, email then age, email equal to bob at gmail.com. All right, and we can say user age equal to 29, and now we can say user dot save. Press enter, and it has been saved. Okay, now let us drag a little bit up so that you can see actually what's going on. Now I can say user dot all, and we see here is our new table with data bob.gmail.com, spelling mistake, is 29, created it, updated it. Okay, another way you can create, and that is you can write the name of the class and say create, and you can create directly like name equal to, you can say Babu, say Babu, comma, you can say email is equal to Babu @gmail.com, and comma, you can say age, colon, age like 35. Since it is integer, you don't need to mark with quotation, not necessary if it is integer. Press enter. Something wrong I see, because we put single and here is double. So what do we have to do? We have to correct it or it will not be saved. Okay, I think it's okay now. Enter. Okay. Still there is something wrong. Name, Babu, comma, email, gmail.com, age. It's wrong. don't really see any mistake. I can check user.all. It's not actually working. Let's see. Even it is not working. What's going on? Control C. Even it is not working. Okay, now just clear it. And then again, go back to this console. And we can check user.all. Okay, and so we have to again say hard dot enable to enable the hard, and now we can run user.all, and we see bug is there, but we don't have this one. I think we can create now. Yes, it has been created, and we can check. Now we have two users. Okay, one is Bob and another one is Bob. This way we can keep creating actually. Okay, we can keep creating our data. Okay, and you can now very easily create. You can say Boris Gmail is Boris @gmail.com, and age is 40, say for example. Now you can check, we have 3 users. Come on, it should be user capital cap. Here it is. Okay, thus we can create our database and fill database with data. Okay, so that's all for today. See you in the next class or tutorial. If you are visiting for the first time this YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe this YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you can get a notification at least. Thank you so much. Bye.